life has a really funny way to motivate you. And what I mean by that is everything can be going so smoothly. You know, it's like there's no problems in life. You're finally managing to get by. You're happy with the way things are turning out. And it just seems like everything's going in your favor. And then out of the blue, something crazy happens. So let's go back to about 3 weeks ago. The local weather station was talking about this impending threat of snow that was supposedly coming. The snow not only came as forcefully as they said it would, but it came 2 hours earlier than everybody was prepared for. So exactly 2 weeks after that snow happened, and it's all still lingering, there's still black ice. I take a vacation day from work, I'm out running errands, doing all this stuff, and then I think to myself, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take the new bookmarks from my bookstore and just drop those off. I'm gonna meet my wife, we're gonna unload a bunch of books, everything's gonna be fine. And it wasn't. So that snow and ice, all it took was one step and then bam, instantly down and beat up my knee. But the whole point of the story is things have been going really well for me. Things have been going pretty steady for the most part. But I think somewhere along the way, things might have got a little bit too easy and life's like, we gotta give yourself a reality check. And it was kind of like a series of dominoes because I was already feeling a little bit of stress and a little bit of pressure from some extra things I've been doing for work and other areas of my life. And one thing that's been causing much of the issue is because my life has been so busy, I haven't been journaling quite as regularly as I usually do. And today was actually the first day I was able to get out my journal and write for like 5 days. And up until that point, I was writing, if not every day, like every other day. And I know I've put out a journaling video that talks about how you don't have to journal every day, you just need to journal when you need to. When you feel that calling that you've got to write something down. All these days were going by that I felt like I needed to write in my journal, but for one reason or another, I wasn't getting to it. But journaling to me has become so important, especially this year, that by missing so many consecutive days when I needed to just have a place to get my thoughts out of my head and onto a piece of paper, it put me in a really difficult place because my journal has kind of become my place to release all these thoughts, my anguish and my stress. And when I'm not able to do that, what was happening, everything just kept bottling up inside. And that's ultimately not what you want to have happen. And I think the point is sometimes you need to have that time set aside for yourself so that you can collect your thoughts, get those things out. Just do nothing for a little bit of time. When we get so caught up in life and all the busyness of it, the important thing is to slow down, enjoy a cup of coffee, enjoy a cup of tea. It really doesn't matter what it is. It's just to take that time for yourself and set it aside to appreciate the little things, the things that really matter and make you happy. Because life's going to get stressful, and sometimes it gets more stressful than not. But if you're not taking that time for yourself to write in a journal, to exercise, to vent to someone, or whatever it is of your method to get that anguish out of you, maybe you'll have one of those bad days where you slip on some ice. And I don't recommend going that route. During those 2 weeks that all this stuff was building up, life was giving me the signs along the way. It didn't just appear out of nowhere and sucker punch me with my eyes closed. I mean, it was telling me all along, and I wasn't listening. So when I got to that point, it just had to give me that final shove that I needed to kind of give myself a reset and get back on track. I hope the best for you in whatever situation you're in right now. I hope you were able to take something from today's video. And as always, be sure to create something new today.